Fresh off the block, no fumbles, no fumbles. Mr. Untouchable. Now I'm living better than the Huxtables. I can never trust you, Mr. Untouchable. Watch my granny struggle, watch my mama struggle, watch my cousins hustle, seen them have it all and watched it all crumble. I guess that's why when I got it, I remain humble like a running back, fresh off the block, no fumbles. And you can understand every word, no mumbles. Reflection if I stay on your ass is cause I love you. My higher self is the only thing I put above you. If you can't respect that, then I can never trust you. I only shine my light so darkness can never touch you. My mental stays sharp, that's what makes me indestructible. Dreamt about it, now I'm living better than the Huxtables. Feet up, seat back, feeling so comfortable. Bulletproof mind state, Mr. Untouchable. Flexed on them haters like an arm full of muscles. Grind for them chips, yeah, a whole bag of ruffles. Being broke is something I can never get accustomed to.
We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright. We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright. We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright. We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright.
Death of my granny only made me go harder. Wisdom that she passed only made me move smarter. Gone for a minute, feel like welcome back Carter. Got the Maybach dreams, you still wishing for a charger. Whole lot to lose, I'm a husband plus a father. A whole lot of sauce, I've been dripping like water. Straight to 300 men, I'm feeling like Sparta. You be speaking about no money, then please don't bother. Playing my todays to secure my tomorrows. You have to sell my soul or jeopardize my morals. It's crazy how you can turn success out of sorrows. All we did was glow up and kept my eye on the sparrow. Took the path to the top and the road seemed narrow. Royalty in my blood, yeah, I walk like a pharaoh. Tell by my presence that I'm getting at the narrow. Good in any hood, I stomping in it.
We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright. We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright. We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright. We gon' struggle sometime, but it's alright. We gon' make it to the sunlight. Grind hard just to shine bright. Yeah, it's gon' be alright.
What's going on, y'all? It is Sean 7, and I am here with my lovely wife, Queen Kimmy, and we want to welcome you all to Scatterbrain Kingdom. All right, guys, like always, we want y'all to subscribe and to share this podcast with all your friends and family out there. And also, like we always say, what works for us might not work for y'all, so take what you need and leave what you don't.
Thank you so much, Sean 7, for that wonderful introduction. And I want you all to know that the podcast jumped off today with that beautiful sunlight shining down on you guys. That's the newest single that's out right now from Sean 7, Sunlight. So if you haven't copped it, we just want to give you a complimentary introduction to the theme song for Scatterbrain Kingdom. We are the true epitome of you gonna struggle sometimes, even doing things you like, doing things you don't like. You're gonna struggle sometimes, but it's all right. You gotta remember to just do you, because nobody can do that thing that you do the way you do. So the topic for today is what, babe?
Do you?
Do you. We're going to talk about what it means to do you and what would possibly stop you from doing you. I think we're going to jump right in. But y'all know I am a happy finger with this transition. So, I'm going to have to hit some buttons on y'all just to give y'all some little, hey, it's time for the jump off with Queen Kimmy.
And Sean 7.
Doing us.
And like my lovely wife said, we're going to be talking about do you. And the reason that we're going to talk about doing you, we just came off of a vacation and we had fun. And the reason I told my wife, I said, let's talk about doing you, because that's the reason that we was able to take this vacation, because we let our hair down and we did us. We wasn't scared to take risks. We wasn't scared to do some things that's outside of the norm that we usually would do. And like one of the things that we keep talking about that we did was the escargot thing. We actually tried that. Everybody in the family tried it except for the youngest one. She would not do it no matter what. But that was one of the things that was also a do you factor. And also the fact that we even went to Paris. That was also...
Wait.
What?
The reason that was such a do you factor is because tell the people we vegetarian.
Yeah.
We vegetarian. We don't even eat meat.
No, we don't. We eat seafood every now and again.
Yeah.
So what would snail be considered?
I don't know. Something I ain't gonna never try again. That's what it's gonna be considered for me.
Hey, but it was good. I'm not gonna lie. It was real
hold on
good.
now. I remember when I was working, I'm not at liberty to say the company I was working for, but when I was working for a very, very successful man before I joined the military, one thing he always told us, he said, successful people are willing to try anything once. And if you're going to constantly be living in a little box and scared to try things, then you put limits on how far you can go in life and how much you can utilize your gifts that you've been given. So, in lieu of me being a vegetarian, I stepped out and I tried some snail. I done tried it. I did it. It was actually pretty good. But it's just not something that I can get past the thought of eating something that just no.
You just put it like this, you won't put it into your everyday meal planning.
If it's my life depends on it and I gotta eat it, I'm gonna eat it. But if I got other choices, I'm gonna do very well with my fruits and vegetables, eating like a rabbit over here, okay?
I ain't mad at you. I mean, it was just tasty to me. I liked it.
I saw.
My son liked it.
I saw.
I mean, but like I said, it's not something that we would eat every day. But if somebody brought it across me and said, hey, I got some snails, I might be like, hey, put me a little plate to the side.
Well, and then that transfers to me. We're going to move right on to do you. What's some other things we did on this trip? What's some other things we did? Ooh.
What?
The hills are alive.
Oh, Lord.
With the sound of music.
We went up to one of the biggest castles in Munich, which is also...
It was not in Munich.
It was in Munich, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 hours from Munich. The castle was called
outside of Munich.
Yes.
Okay, my fault. Outside of Munich. It was a lovely castle. It was owned by, what was his name? Ludwig II. Ludwig II, yeah.
They called him the Mad King, but I don't think he was mad. If you really want to know what I thought, I think he was like spiritual beyond his years. Like from listening to the stories, I think he was just real spiritually in tune beyond his years. Because when you look at the love that was in that castle and all the little swans and everything, I was really mesmerized by the beauty of that castle.
Well, I wouldn't know the story, guys, because on the trip down there, I was knocked out cold. So I missed the whole story that the tour guide was actually giving to everybody. And my wife and son refused to fill me in. They was actually mad as we was walking through the castle and I was asking questions. They didn't want to tell me anything. They was looking at me like, you should have stayed awoke. So I didn't get the story on the castle like everybody else did.
Not only should you have stayed awoke, baby, you should awake.
Awake, yeah.
You should have also not snored. I'm so glad that we had the whole bus to ourselves in the back.
Hey, I was about to say, nobody else was complaining?
Yeah. But I just thought that when we got on the bikes and we were riding the bikes, just
fun.
a backup here. I posted the pictures of them eating the escargot on the website as promised. Kept my word. So if you have not checked that video out, go check that video out and let us know what is the most grotesque, delicious thing you've ever had. Tell us and let us know. Would you try it? Because I did post that, and I did see our cousin Eddie was like, he's not going to try it because it's against the divine order of laws that we're supposed to be eating. I think he's Muslim, I'm not sure. But in the book of Leviticus, it tells you you're not supposed to eat, snails and crustaceans. And so he said for that reason he wouldn't eat it. And then I think another lady, my Ivania, I think, came on and said she was with Eddie. She'd have to pass on that. And I think I'm with both of them on, I'm going to pass. I tried it once, and that's going to be my for now on, that's what you're going to hear me say. Yeah, I tried it once.
Guys, it ain't got nothing, for me, it had nothing to do with no spiritual anything. Like I said, most successful people, they are successful because they're not scared to try different things or step out of the box and do different things. I tried it. I liked it. It's not something that I'm going to recommend on my menu every time I go out to eat, but I was just going to try it. I was like, let me try something different, and I tried it, and it was good.
I got some bacon I'm going to cook up for you in just a minute.
I've tried bacon before. I don't want no bacon.
Oh.
See, that's different.
How?
I've never tried snail.
The snail and the pig are on the same level of grotesqueness. It's the same reason that you don't eat pork is the same reason that people don't eat snail. So I'm confused here, buddy.
How are you confused? You don't eat pork and you ate the snail right along with it.
Exactly. And I'm telling you, I tried it once, but you want to eat it again. I'm trying to get it out your head that you're going to try it again.
I'm going to boil you some pig feet.
No, I'm trying to get it out your head because I don't want you to try it no more because I don't want you trying to get me to try it no more. So I'm trying to eliminate
I'm not going to make you eat it again.
I'm trying to eliminate a whole red
I'm just letting folks know that it was actually good. So if there's anybody out there that said, you know what, I wanted to try it, but they was always scared to try it, I'm just letting them know that it was actually good.
I can ride with you on that.
Yeah, that's
it was good.
It was actually good.
But it was green. It looked like a big ball of snot.
Just like what the topic of today is, do you? We did us.
Do you?
So let them do them.
Hey, matter of fact, hold on, let's do us for a minute. Come on, baby. Hey, Kim and Sean, we gonna do us. Yeah. So, in doing us, guys, we have backpacked across Europe, just like we said we was going to do for years. And now we're ready for our next destination. We don't know what that is yet, but we know that it's going to be fun.
Definitely going to be fun. Anytime it's with the family, it's going to be, are we going to do the next destination with just me and you, or are we going to do it with the whole family again?
Well, some people already know what I'm looking forward to and what I'm planning, and some people have already requested to be in on the trip. So if you want to know where that trip's going to be, you're going to have to stay tuned because I'm not telling, and if my husband tell you, I'm going to tell you, y'all going to be hearing some animosity up in here because you can't be telling the secrets now. You can't be telling the secrets, babe.
Hey, lips is sealed. I ain't telling them nothing.
Thank you. So y'all got to stay tuned because we're actually going to hopefully we'll be able to sponsor a family because we have a sponsor, so we'll be able to sponsor a family coming up, but we're not at liberty to discuss some of those things yet, and I can't tell my husband.
When you say sponsor a family, how many? Is it a limit to this family?
Yes, it will. It will have to be the same amount as our family because our sponsor's only going to sponsor our family, so we can only sponsor a family of equal value.
I was about to say, man, there's some big families out there.
Yeah, we're not trying to get no 18 children and one mama and two daddies and Uncle Bobo and Sammy Ray down the street. That's your cousin on your left hand side, looking up there. Nah, we ain't trying to do all that there now.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's a mama. It's two adults and two children. We're not going to even say mom and daddy because I want to make sure that they know that I respect all laws of the universe. Mm-hmm. And if it's a mama and a dad and a daddy, hey, I ain't got no qualms with that. So we're going to say two parents and two kids. How about that?
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that because I love everybody.
I'm definitely cool with that.
I love everybody. You love everybody, baby?
I love everybody.
See, that was a trick question. You supposed to say you love me. See how you just stepped out?
No,
in
I
that?
love everybody. I'm in love with you.
Oh, nice recovery. Mwah. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Y'all see how I did that? I'm a wordologist, you know.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. So when we say do you guys, we want you to know, like, when you start doing things, a lot of people won't understand what it is you're doing or why you do the things you do. And they don't have to. The only person who needs to understand it is you. Because, you know, a lot of times we want to say, oh, I got haters, or they was hating on me, or they said this, or they said this. You know, I was watching a video today, and it really stood out to me that, you know what? Your haters are only your biggest insecurities personified. Because if you're doing it for the right reason, and you love what you're doing, and you're enjoying what you're doing, the haters don't really matter because you ain't got time to focus on that because you're too busy enjoying what it is that you're doing.
Can I elaborate on that? Because while you were saying that, that's what I was thinking of when it was my turn to talk. But I want to say that before you hog the whole spotlight.
Well, I'm glad you waited your turn and didn't cut me off, baby, like you just did. That was so nice and smooth how you cut me off.
Because by the time I would have waited my turn, you would have already said everything that I wanted to say.
So basically, you want to just steal my shine.
Let me get a
little
bit of the sunlight. Okay. So, like my wife was saying, I want to elaborate on that.
Don't call me your wife right now.
Like my co-host, Miss Queen Kimmy, was saying, is that better?
No, you better call me your wife. What's wrong with you?
When you busy doing you don't have time. You won't even recognize your haters or see your haters because you'll be so tunnel vision, so focused on what you're doing when you're doing you and having so much fun doing you that you won't even recognize a hater or see a hater because you'll be looking right past them. So it's like, just do you, let your hair down and just step out the box. I got so many friends they've been my friends from the sandbox and they still stuck in that sandbox. We grown now. We got kids now. Do you stop being scared to take that risk, take that chance, especially the ones that are doing the things that they're doing. If you're not scared to take that type of risk, why not just let your hair down, man, and get your credit straight. Go out there and get you a house, man, or go out there and get that car that you always wanted. Don't be scared to take that risk. So with that being said, man, just shine, man. Don't be afraid to let your light shine, and don't be afraid, man, to just get away from the norm. I know a lot of people look at me and my wife lifestyle that we live, and they try to say, oh, y'all changed, or y'all did this, or y'all did that. No, we ain't. We having fun. We're living our best life, and we can only live our best life. Like I said, we're living our best life. We can't live your best life. So you got to do your own. Do you.
That's the first time you ever said anything to let the people know that it's not all me. I like the way you did that. You took ownership right there, and it's not all me. Because, you know, they think it be me because I'm the one who speak up and you just be in the background being all
trust
quiet.
Me, everything that we do, like I said, it ain't because she said, it ain't because I said, it's because we got here off of a team effort. We didn't get here because Jeter grind hard and brought us here. We didn't get here because Kim grind hard and brought us here. We got here because Kim and Jeter together got us here together.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who is Jeter?
Jeter is Sean 7. That's for everybody that knows me, they know that I'm Sean 7, a.k.a. Jeter Lion. I'm one and the same.
Well, who is Kim?
Queen Kimmy.
Oh, I would like to be addressed as Queen Kimmy.
Well, I'm saying that's for people who know us personally. But I'm sorry, for the ones who don't know us, you know, I do go by Jeter Lion as well, and my wife's name is Kim. So we just getting y'all up to speed so y'all can know. So we want y'all to be part of this family. For all my listeners, y'all not listeners, y'all not fans, y'all are part of this family, y'all part of this tribe.
Make sure you go over and join the tribe on Instagram and on Facebook. On Facebook, you can join Scatterbrain Kingdom, the page, but we really, really, really want you all to be a part of the tribe. Because in there, we see everybody sharing their travels. We see you going everywhere and doing everything. Share that with us. Don't be having us sharing all our stuff and y'all ain't sharing y'all stuff. That's not even right. Huh?
No, we want to answer some of our questions that we ask. Like as far as what's your food type of foods that you what you said, foods that we not scared to eat or you never tried before. Let us know about it. We really want to know. Some of the games that you guys play, traveling games that you guys play, let us know. We want to know that things because we're incorporated into our show. Because like Yard Born had said something about a game, and we actually tried that game. So let us know some of y'all things. Some of the questions that we ask you guys, put it out there. Don't be scared. Comment.
Food, fun, family, travel. That's what we about, guys.
Most definitely.
And those things, to us, those things bring us happiness. They bring us joy. And I got accused by I had two friends sitting in my house at the table, and they told me, Kim, you too happy all the time, and everybody can't be happy all the time. They said, I just want to go around and shoot people with a happiness gun. And I was like, you know what? That's exactly what I want to do, because I've been sad for so much and for so long in my life. And I'm finally at a place where, you know what? I'm still sad sometimes. And sometimes, you know, I need that boost. So because I need that boost, I try to give that, because that's what I know, that what you put out comes back to you. So I try to exude happiness in everything that I do, so that'll come back to me. So those nights when I'm laying in bed having sad thoughts about things from the past, whatever, I can easily just let that thought come and let that thought go and focus on the right now and find my happiness. And that's me doing me. So if you can't deal with my confidence and me being all happy and giddy all the time, you know what? Can I say screw you?
Say it.
Oh, okay. But if you can't deal with that, then just don't be around me. I mean, that's fine with me. I'm happy. And you should be happy doing you, just like I'm happy doing me. And you should be happy letting your hair down. Guys, the only limitations you have in your life are the ones you put on yourself.
Hey, well, shoot me with that happy gun. I'll take some of it.
I can't shoot you. I got to have you alive now.
I want the happy gun, though. You said you shoot me
Oh,
with
oh, the happy gun I was just
it.
talking about. Oh, okay, okay.
Shoot
okay,
me
okay.
with that anytime.
Okay. Well, can I shoot you right now while we move on to this fun fact? Oh, we need a question. The question is, what is that one thing that you want to do that you are scared to do because you're being held back by your own fear? What is that one thing that you want to do that you've always wanted to do? What is your biggest and wildest dream? If money wasn't an issue, if children, babysitters wasn't an issue, and you just had no limitations, no holds barred, what is that one thing that you would say, I'm doing me, do you? What is that one thing? That's what we want to know from you from this podcast. We doing us, you doing you. What is it that you're doing? Right?
Let your hair down.
And so on that note, guys, y'all know what it's time for? Fun Fact with Sean 7.
Yeah. And my fun fact today is going to be, I got a couple of quotes that I'm going to hit you with about risk taking. It goes right along with doing you. And my quotes actually come from the HuffPost. So you can go and check it out on the HuffPost. It's 50 awesome quotes on risk taking. I'm not going to give you 50. I'm only going to give you 7.
By Mitch Dikoff.
Yep, by Mitch Dikoff. All righty, guys. So I'm going to give you one here. Security is mostly a superstition. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. That was by Helen Keller. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. That's by Seneca. Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far it is possible to go. That's by T.S. Eliot. What you have to do and the way you have to do it, it is incredibly simple. Whether you are willing to do it is another matter. That's by Peter Drucker. Go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is. That's by Jimmy Carter. I'm always doing that which I cannot do in order that I may learn how to do it. That's by Pablo Picasso. And last but not least, life is being on the wire. Everything else is just waiting. That's by Carl Walanda.
Can you read that one by Pablo Picasso again?
I sure can.
Could you read it like?
Let's see here. I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. By Pablo Picasso.
Oof. One more time, baby. Just one more time.
One more for the road.
One more
for the road. I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. Pablo Picasso.
I remember when we first started this podcast, the very first day, we said we have no idea what we're doing, but we're doing it anyway. Who would have ever thought that we was doing some stuff that the philosophers taught years and years ago?
You're right about that. Hey, that just goes with what we said. Let your hair down. Do you. Step out the box. And you definitely made me step out the box by incorporating me into this. And with that being said, now we're going into fun fact with no other than Queen Kimmy.
My word, quote, or inspiration, motivation for you for today, guys. And guess what? You believe it or not, we so in sync, it goes right along with what we are already talking about. The word or what I have for you today is, I'm coming straight from my book, guys. My book is Queen Kimmy 101, How I Learned to Love Myself Enough to Let Go. And when I say let go, that was letting go of self-limiting thoughts, beliefs, superstitions, baggage. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Letting go of, all the bad things that happened in my life so that I could make room for new things in my life. And I am so grateful, and I'm almost about to cry. I am so grateful that I was able to have the opportunity to get a chance to get it right. I was so grateful that I let go of self-limiting beliefs and thoughts, and I'm able to grow into a better version of myself. I'm not in competition with anybody, and neither of you. The only person you are in competition with is the person you were yesterday, the person you were 5 minutes ago. So if somebody tells you, oh, you can't do such and such, you used to do it, you tell them, yeah, I did. And that's why I can speak on it, because I learned from it and I grew from it, and I can share that with you. So don't let nobody stop you. Don't let your past mistakes hinder you or hold you down. Let them things become footstools, step on them, and rise on up to the next level. So don't dwell on the bad things that happen. Let them go, because you have enough heavy stuff to carry around, because happiness and joy and bliss and all that happy-go-lucky stuff, that's enough to keep you floaty-yody-yody. I like that. Floaty-yody-yody. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What do you think?
I like that. So say it again.
Floaty-yody-yody. Happy, happy, happy. Floaty-yody-yody. And y'all take what you need and leave what you don't.
Yeah, buddy. And on that note, guys, we want to thank you all for joining and tuning in once again and listening to our Scatterbrain Kingdom podcast. Like we always say, share, subscribe, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Scatterbrain Kingdom. We got the Scatterbrain Kingdom Tribe. We got the Scatterbrain Kingdom page, which will show a lot of pictures of the food, the traveling, and things of that nature that we do. So check us out, guys, and enjoy our show. As always, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and every Sunday at 6 p.m., we go live. And on that note, what we got for them, baby?
And on that note, we're going to tell you one last little joke, and then after that joke, you're going to hear sunlight going out, coming out and coming in. You're going to hear Sunlight by Sean 7. That's our theme song, guys, so if you ain't with it, you better get with it.
Sunlight on all major outlets.
Yeah, but before we hit you with the sunlight, we want to tell you one last thing. And this is going to be a surprise to my husband. He didn't know I was going to tell you guys about this. But I think it's only fair that I tell you guys, right?
What is it?
I realized this morning when I woke up that it is not an easy job being married to me.
Hey, it's only as easy as I make it.
And I want to take the opportunity to say, we gonna struggle sometime, but it's all right.
We gonna make it to the sunlight.